happy for him because, you know, we've been through a whole lot together, and I like to see that happen to an old guy, one of the old guys. You know?
George Martin's a tremendous example for young players, and he inspires me. And I think it's a rare person that can inspire greatness in other people just by his behavior.
What could spur a person to lose his faculties to want to walk clear across the United States for such a cause? What cause? What would drive a person to do that? A journey for 9/11.
It's called A Journey for 9/11. Martin is dedicating this trip to the firefighters, policemen, and other first responders who risked their lives that tragic Tuesday morning 6 years ago in New York City. Now thousands of them are sick from the toxins they inhaled at Ground Zero, and Martin wants to raise money to help them with their medical care.
I think when you look at what I did for 14 years as a professional athlete, and people had the misconception that you were a hero, when you contrast what these people do, walk into burning buildings, go in the face of danger, rescue and recovery. These are people, in my estimation, who have earned the title of being heroes. And certainly that couldn't have been more evident than on 9/11. And as a result of that and how they've been treated since and how they've been afflicted by health concerns.
That's what makes you walk 3,400 miles.
With joy, with absolute joy.
If I could be you and you could be me for just 1 hour, if we could find a way to get inside each other's mind, if you could see me through your eyes instead of your ego, I believe you'd be surprised to see that you'd been blind. Walk a mile in my shoes. Walk a mile in my shoes. And before you abuse, criticize and accuse, walk a mile in my shoes. Now your whole world you see around you is just a reflection, and the law of commons said you reap just what you sow. So unless you've lived a life of total perfection, you better be careful of every stone that you throw. Walk a mile in my shoes. Walk a mile in my shoes. And before you abuse, criticize and accuse, walk a mile in my shoes. There are people on reservations out in the ghettos, and brother,
Three. Gotta wave it, Trees. Come on, wave it. Yeah! From the WWE, Miss Sue Aitchison. Chuck Palumbo. Chuck, would you stand up? Please take a bow, Chuck. Thanks for coming out. Layla, would you please stand up and take a bow? Thank you all very much from the bottom of my heart, and I won't fail. I will not fail, gentlemen.
Walk a mile in my